Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. And that was my girl Tamia with Stranger in This House, honey. And speaking of Stranger in This House, she's not a stranger. I know her. And when I met her, I think I met her through Joyce Littel and Passion and Poetry. She is here all the way from downstairs in the lobby, honey. We went and picked her up out of the lobby. The one and only Tamika Georgia Me Harper, the poet extraordinaire. Hey, girl.
Hey, boo. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed.
Amen. I know you're dealing with a situation, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, everything that's going on with you and the reason that you're up here. But for the people that do not know Tamika Georgia Me Harper, the poet of all poets that has been everywhere, let me just give you a little taste, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk to Tamika Georgia Me Harper. This is the Promised Land.
The Promised Land. If Brooklyn is the heart of America, Atlanta gots to be the soul. Where you from? Gots to be the South, no doubt. You can tell by the flow of my mouth, my southern twang, distinguished disposition, superior manners and earth intuition, the feeling of home whenever in my presence, for I reek of the essence of Atlanta. My whole life was right off Martin Luther King. My whole life I sang, we shall overcome. I knew I was one of those who would go down fighting, most likely through my writing and speaking, continuously seeking truth, letting my folks be well but never afraid, because destiny is laid. Knowing all you can give is showing others how to live. I learned that from King. Such a simple thing, living with no fear. I was fed that right here. Shit, how the hell I'm gonna be scared? My grandmother's grandmother was a slave, rape and reoccurring resignation. No one could save her or stop her from engraving. Survivor on the road she paved. 4 generations later, I stand unscathed. Call me brave, but it just runs through my veins, the pain and the triumph of Camille Bell. I remember the killings in the ATL. They was blaming this kid named Wayne, but we ATLs could claim to the Klan for most of those slain. Stone Mountain, where the Ku Klux was created, now invaded with affluent Nubians and Mexican natives. While other kids stay jaded, we stay elated off the excellence of Monica Cosman on Channel 2. You never know how she gonna have her do. I saw her one year at the Sweet Auburn Festival, the famous avenue where Ebenezer Baptist Church is located. Never been in, real hard to get through. ATL, we love Dr. King, the King family, another issue. And who knew a city that feels like a neighborhood could host the Olympic Games? I'll tell you who, Maynard Jackson and Andrew Young, they did the damn thing. See, being from here, I know I could do whatever I want as long as I had a plan. See, being from here, I know I could do whatever I want as long as I know I am. See, being from here, I know I could do whatever I want as long as my mission I understand. I thank God I'm from the Promised Land. ATL ho.
Baby.
Did she say ATL ho? I swear that was just instinct. I did not mean to do that. I felt so bad when I saw that on TV. I was like, that's straight just for the AT aliens. I did not mean to do that. You see, I'm looking like I'm going to the Oscars, and then I ended with ATL ho. But that's real A though.
She is here, the one and only poet, Tamika Georgia Me Harper. Hey, sis.
Hey.
I love you. You know I love you.
I love you too.
Yes, you do.
You've given me so much love ever since our first meeting. I want you to know something. We was at a Keith Sweat, Heather Headley, Eric Benet event out in Decatur, the big Atlanta Live. And I had on my ghetto Oliver Twist outfit. And you said to me, and I'll never forget this, you said, "You look wealthy." And I was just like, I am, yes. I received that. I've never forgotten that, ever.
But the reason that you are here is because you have been blessing people with your poetry, with your spirit, and with your... She is, not only is she a poet, she is a philanthropist, she is a activist, she is a leader. She has been on Russell Simmons Presents Deaf Poetry Jam TV, HBO Deaf Poetry Jam, 7 appearances, Verses and Flow Season 1, The Today Show, MTV, I Used to Be Fat, Episode 113, BT, The Lyrics Cafe, All Stars TV, Carson Daly Show, The BT Monique Show, and like I said, I met her through Joyce Littel and Passion and Poetry, and we kicked it off from the beginning, and we have been ride or die and ride with each other here ever since. And the reason she's here today is because I was in Jackson, Mississippi over the weekend, and I received this email, and it started off by, "Hello, beautiful world. My name is Tamika DeWanta Harper." DeTwana Harper, yes. A.K.A. Georgia Me. "I am in desperate need of funding for this medical procedure. I need money for the preparation for surgery and recovery from this huge tumor." Mm-hmm. Now, when I read that, I was like, I hope nobody hacked my sister's account and somebody's using my sister's name to, trying to raise some money, because you know how the people out here scamming and everything. And so I didn't even respond to the email. I said, this is the one time that I hope this is a scam. I hope this is not true. Yeah. But I got home from Jackson, Mississippi, and then I called you. I said, "Hey, I'm calling because I got this email. I'm just making sure nobody's trying to, use your name and trying to, scam people out of money, blah, 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 blah." And you expressed to me, it's true. It's true. And this is what's going on. So now I want you to tell the listeners what's going on with Tamika Georgia Me Harper and how we can help you.
Well, basically, it's so crazy. I've had this pain in my side for a while, but I attributed it to so many other things, like whether it be I slept wrong or I exercised too hard, or he knocked my guts around. He mixed my organs up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear I had put it on the penis. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then I was like, maybe this is because I'm going through the change early. Women in my family go through menopause early. And so I just put it on so many things until it started knocking me down, like whole days. Like I was on a cruise, and damn near the whole first day I was in bed in pain. Mm. And, but it didn't even go away. And I didn't think about it anymore. So a couple of weeks ago, I called Lil' Cole, and we self-medicate, to get rid of the cold, because ain't nobody going to no hospital because of COVID and whatever. So, but the pain didn't go away. And my brother Abyss was like, "Take your ass to the hospital." And, he all natural herbalist, and, he a little mini doctor himself. Mm-hmm. So for him to tell me to go to the doctor, I was like, all right, we're going to go at 3 o'clock. In the afternoon, because there ain't no shot victims and then in the emergency room, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll be out of there by 8 o'clock. I go, my blood pressure is 195 over 145. Heart attack, stroke level. Nikolai, God bless Nikolai. Nikolai say, "Can we take a CT scan of your side? And, we need to see what's going on." I say, "Sure." We do that. Then he say, "It's a mass. 17 centimeters around." That's the size of a baby. We don't know if it's a cyst, a fibroid, a child, a tumor. We don't know what it is. Will you, stay here so we can find out what's going on with you? I said, okay. Because I walked in. I wasn't brought in, so right. I could have refused. So over the next 6 days, after MRI, CT scan, ultrasound, X-ray, all kind of tests, the COVID test, the STD test, kidney disease, everything, they find out that I have a tumor that is attached to my adrenaline gland and it's pushing my liver. And the adrenaline gland is producing a hormone, a male hormone, okay? A male hormone called DHEA. Mm-hmm. Because over this time, I've lost weight, but I lost weight like how a man lose weight. Women lose weight much slower. Mm-hmm. My breast started to flatten out. Like when I breastfed, instead of, the female tissue was leaving. Mm-hmm. I started growing hair on my arms and my legs and places my stomach never, and losing hair and losing my hair, mm-hmm. and in a male pattern way. So, and my menstruation stopped. I thought it was because of menopause. No, it was because of this hormone. So because of all these things, we need to get this tumor out. And we don't know what it is beyond that. It could be anything from the big C to benign, and that's what we pray for. Mm-hmm. And I've heard it all. I've been given all my options. I've met with many doctors, and because this is it's very rare and is an understatement, because they've made me a case study, because this doesn't happen often at all, and to this extent. Right. Oh, and I didn't say the large clitoris. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, I'm poking. You understand me? I can make some sister real happy right now. Okay, I'm just saying. Like if I decide to change up, you know what I'm saying? I can be popular. Okay. So that's what's going on, and I'm just grateful to God that I know what's going on. That's what I'm grateful for. Thank you to everybody who has given, who has sent prayers, who has, done anything in my name. I'm so grateful, and I'm everybody's showing up. And thank you, Sophia. Thank you. You immediately was like, come, immediately.
Right.
And I want to shout out to Joyce Littel because she immediately, they getting something together. And Jill Scott, I love you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are immediately doing things for me. Mr. Everywhere, B. Hood African. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm grateful to everybody who's doing anything, but it's a lot of money. And I need you to tell your cousins to give $2. Ain't nothing too small.
Hello.
Okay, I am grateful for everything. And, I'm always there for anybody, and I'll continue to be there for y'all because we going to make it through this in a mighty way.
Because you host the Tamika Georgia Me Harper Festival here every year. And this is the what year?
The 12th year.
And you did it virtual this year because of COVID and everything.
And we was the only ones, the first ones to do a festival. Everybody else shut theirs down with all their money and millions, but they don't got enough innovation and imagination to keep it moving. That's blackness right there.
Yeah, and you were diagnosed with this illness when?
3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, not even a month. It ain't even been a month.
And you have time to, assess what's going on and deal with it. And this is your very first time expressing what is going on with you publicly, other than this post that you put up.
That's it. This is the first, and I got many, opportunities to talk about it because I really want people not to ignore the pain. I know men don't like going to the hospital, don't like going to doctors. See about that pain that you got running down your leg for the past 6 years. You don't want anything could be. I got friends that have ignored. I've ignored the pain and kept it pushing, and to be all right. No, ladies, I know we get acclimated to pain because of I feel like because of our periods. You know what I'm saying? You just get used to pushing through. No, some things you don't push through. You need to find out what's going on.
So you've scheduled your surgery for later on this month.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to bring you on in here because you post in that post that you sent me, and then I looked and you said, I have to raise at least $500,000. I'm like, whoa, honey,
I should raise like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm on my own God. People give money to any and everything. Why should I think less? And I don't know what I'm gonna have to endure. I have a mother I take care of, a whole family that I'm responsible for. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be down and what I'm gonna need, and I don't need to be thinking about $1 or a dime.
Right. And I want you to give everybody the information for the GoFundMe that you started.
It's game time. You can put it in Tamika Harper or Georgia Me. Game time, though. That's the name of it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see me looking fabulous from my birthday party that just happened December 12th. I had the most amazing birthday party given to me by Lululemon and Queen Sheba. And DJ Know That, and it was just awesome. So that was from that night. So I chose that beautiful moment to put up there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if I got a sick picture. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, you don't have one, honey. You don't have one. You don't need one.
I don't need one.
Because God is a healer. You're going to be well. You're not sick, honey.
Oh, I'm just, this is an adventure.
Yes.
This is an adventure. Yes. This is not even something that I'm looking at in a negative way because who am I? We all got trials and tribulations. Life is ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups. And if this is a down, I'm going to make sure that I overcome, conquer, and am inspiration for someone else. And that's the whole purpose of life. So I can joke about it. I'm surprised. I ain't cried about it or anything because I know he got it. I know it's all in God's hands. And then I'm so loved. I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful. Emma Green. I just want to say that my girl, like she's made sure I had flowers damn near every other day. You know, and she in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm so loved and so blessed, and I'm just grateful that I know, because I'm telling you, I've dealt with this pain for a minute and didn't know what it was, and had went to the doctor. Let me say that too. Had gone before 2 times, but did not make sure that they knew.
What was going on?
And thank God for Nikolai and the great staff at Atlanta Medical Center Wellstar for making sure what this was, seeing about me. So I'm just ready for this journey.
All right, she's here, baby. My sister, Tamika Georgia Me Harper, the poet extraordinaire, honey. And we're going to take a break and we're going to come back. And I have a couple of surprises for her, honey. Good surprises, though, girl. There ain't going to be none of them Jerry Springer surprises.
Don't bring no disgruntled dude on here who I didn't call back.
Oh,
am that girl.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia. Hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride. Come on, baby. This is Fire by Reuben Cannon. I'm here with my girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper, honey, the poet, the one and only. And she has a GoFundMe account set up because she has to have surgery at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And she went to the doctor. She was in so much pain, and they found a huge mass, and they're going to have to remove that. And did they give a name to what it is that you're dealing with?
It's a tumor.
It's a tumor?
It's a tumor.
And it's connected to your...
adrenal gland pushing my liver. It's 17 centimeters around. It feel like it's getting bigger. I pray to God that it don't get any bigger before I have the surgery, because you can actually feel it.
You can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so but I got that email and you talking about you had to have surgery, and then it's just like, oh my God. So it's just like
and I didn't want to tell nobody because I don't like people to worry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever put my business out there for, I deal with it how I deal with it. But I mean, when you in need and you shouldn't have no pride. Pride is a deadly sin.
Right.
You got to ask, especially when people love you. I'm loved. Mm-hmm. So why not? And I'm grateful that my friends made me, do this. Like, they pushed it.
Right.
They pushed it.
You have been just everywhere and performing with some of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And, what are some of the highlights of your career?
Oh, wow. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. I mean, being on Broadway, that's definitely one of the greatest highlights, because I asked God for that. And there's not many black people on Broadway. They call it the Great White Way for a reason.
Hello.
And after we, in 2002, 2003, were on Broadway, it was a resurgence of black people coming back to the theater and doing shows. And I'm very grateful for that. And I mean, like, everybody don't get to experience that. Your face in the train station, on the back of buses and cabs, and I got to meet Harry Belafonte and Patrick Swayze, and Stevie Wonder and Cicely Tyson, and all these people telling me. Felicia Rashad called me a genius. Like, I mean, I can't explain to you, like, all of the amazing things that happened while I was on Broadway. It was great. I even met Donald Trump with his chick self.
Hold on. I think we have somebody on the phone right now.
Okay.
An amazing person. Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
First of all, what's going on, Miss Sophia?
Oh, you got it. I'm sitting here with my girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper.
First of all, you're killing the game. Your show is amazing. I listen all the time. But I call for Georgia Me. She's my friend. She gave me an award. She's one of the coldest people, human beings. She's the queen of everything, every word. Some people the queen of spoken word. No. She's the queen of words in general.
Oh.
This your boy Rodney Perry, man. I just call to say I love you, man. I'm your biggest fan, and I love you on every level.
Rodney, I love you so much. I started to call you yesterday because I ain't told you the whole story, and I was like, but I don't want to keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just love you so much.
You know what? Let me tell you something, George. You ain't got to tell me. I've been in the hospital myself.
Yes.
so I know you get burned up on just talking about it, and so I just wanted when I call you, I just need to hear your voice.
Yes.
Once I heard your voice, I was like, she's gonna be all right.
Thank you, brother.
I know how God works.
Well, I'm grateful, and I love you so much, and thank you for all your support from day one. Every time, every turn, in any and every way, you make my dreams come true. I'm so grateful to know you. I love you.
They ain't even seen all the stuff we done done.
No, they sure ain't. Will they ever see it, Rodney? Will they ever? Hopefully.
Hey, I think something is coming real soon with that Johnny Simpson project. I think that's coming down the pipe, and we gotta get together and produce something.
Yes, we
Me,
do.
you, Miss Sophia, we need to do our own hood version of the voice.
We can make it happen.
We'll have real talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Rodney, I want to thank you for calling in. I want you to know, Georgia Me, Rodney is a true friend because I picked up the phone, called Rodney Perry, and I told him what I was trying to do. He said, definitely. Just let me know. Just let me know.
He's the best. He's
yes,
the best.
He is.
And the realest.
And like he said, he was dealing with his situation. I called him when I found out that he was going through a situation. I called him. He said, I'm good. And, I thank God, that, everything is turning in my favor. And I appreciate you for just checking on me. So thank you for calling, Rodney, and being a man of your word.
I love you, bro.
Yeah, and for the record, I think Trump got it too because he was breathing hard the other day.
Oh, most definitely he got it, honey.
Oh, you silly.
Hey, all right, y'all have a great rest of the show. I'm gonna tune in.
All right, thank you, love you.
Oh,
Take care.
Jill just came in on the live, y'all. Y'all better say what's up to Miss Jill Scott.
Hey, Jill Scott.
Dope. What's up, C-Bone? Hey, boo. That's my sis. I love her. Then we talking about highlights. Going on the road with Jill. 21 cities this sister took me to. Over 100,000 people in a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't have been more honored and prepared. I want to say that too. Because a lot of people get these opportunities and they not ready. And they just be like some little, appetizer. I feel like Jill allowed me to shine. She allowed me to be my best self. I mean, and she showed me how you do it, how you treat a staff and your production crew and and everyone around you. I love you, sis. She really did, show me a lot. And she's been a great friend to me. I don't trust Hollywood folk. She ain't Hollywood. She no Philly.
You talking about Jill Scott?
Yes, the Miss Jill Scott.
And she's on your live right now.
Yeah,
I'm going to send Jill Scott that number so she can call in here.
If she ain't busy, I'm surprised that she on here, but I love her.
But I have a couple more surprises for you. But we're going to take a break right here. I'm here with my sister, Tamika Georgia Me Harper, the poet extraordinaire, and she has a GoFundMe account. She has her surgery at the end of the month. It's a lot of money. She said she got a bill the other day for over $1,500, I believe. So we're going to help you raise some money. Child,
yes.
We're going to help you raise some money.
Raise money.
Y'all, give them that account. Give them that GoFundMe account.
Just look up Game Time, Tamika Harper, Georgia Me. All that should be there. If you on my live, you see. If you go to my IG, the link is in my bio. So it's The Real Georgia Me on IG.
And hopefully you joined us this morning with our morning crew because, yesterday they was talking about Wellness Wednesdays and Georgia Me is letting y'all know already we as black people, especially black people, we need to take care of ourselves and make sure that we do not ignore the pain. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, hold it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride. Let's ride.
Hey.
Here right here on WERUradio with the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. I'm sitting here with my girlfriend, Miss Tamika Georgia Me, honey. Tamika Georgia Me Harper, honey. The poet extraordinaire, honey. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Girl, you digging all this music we playing, girl.
Yeah, y'all is jamming. Y'all got the hits and the hits I ain't heard.
Yes.
I'm like, yes.
You have to put us on your playlist. You have to put us on your... Girl, you got to download our app, girl.
I will download the app.
Yes, but we're here with my girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper, and she has to have surgery at the end of the month.
Yeah.
They found a big old mass, and, they have to remove it, and because friends help friends when friends need help. And
yes.
She has this GoFundMe account, and everybody that's listening, you could donate. The account is at the bottom of the screen if you're on our WERUradio app, honey. But we were talking about some amazing people that you've worked with, and what is your take on Mr. Congressman John Lewis? Because I know you had mad love for him. Well, all Atlanta politicians.
Well, this the thing. I went to school with his son, so I grew up having John Lewis around me all the time. Mm-hmm. I went to Payne Forest Elementary in the SWAT. Shout out to the SWATs. And so I went to school with John Lewis Jr. and Andrew Young's son, Bo Young. So I grew up knowing him. And then the thing I love about John Lewis is he would come to our events in the community on the west side at Washington Park. Mm-hmm. And he would just show up. Like it wasn't a bunch of fanfare. It wasn't he wouldn't even confirm that he was coming. He would just come.
Just show up.
Exactly. And he just spoke life into anybody and everybody around him. And what I loved the most was he was supposed to vote for Hillary Clinton for president when she was running for against Barack or whatever, mm-hmm. for the Democratic nomination. And because of the constituency in our community in the 5th district, he was like, I cannot vote for you Hillary. I have to vote for the people in my community
who I'm representing,
who I represent. And I just appreciate him so much for having the integrity that he had. And I mean, he was a real servant. He was a real servant. But he's Muslim now. But Benjamin Chavis Muhammad, you know, who's over the NAACP, he said to me one time at a poetry spot he came to, I was in Miami, he just happened to come to the spot, that civil rights was the way that they got women. Like, being an activist, that was the thing to do. And now, you know, it has changed significantly because a lot of people look towards money and flash, but not substance and purpose. So I just appreciate those men for being who they are and who they were. And I hope they inspired some of these other brothers and sisters to have purpose and work for the people.
And then you say that they use the civil rights to get women, honey.
Hey, whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to do.
And you're an amazing woman, and I have another amazing woman on the phone, honey, who wants to talk to you because I reached out to her and say, I'm doing this show for Tamika Georgia Me Harper, and would you please call and just give her a few words of encouragement? Hello?
Hey.
I know that voice.
Ain't nobody countryer like me. Hey, Georgia Me.
Hey, Joyce.
How you doing?
I'm blessed. I love you.
Hold
and
on,
highly favored.
Joyce.
I love you as well. Yes.
You have a device on in the background. We hear an echo. Turn that down. I tell Jay to turn that down.
well, the only thing I was in the room, and you might have heard the air conditioning. But how does it sound now? Because I think it
great.
went off.
It's when we talk.
Okay.
But it's good. You're back with Tamika Georgia Me Harper.
Yeah, you know when you called, you can never say no to anything that has to do with Georgia Me. Now, you going through the whole name. But I know her as Georgia Me. That's what I call all the time, and she always answers. And so when you called and said what you wanted to do, I was there to do whatever, because I had spoken with her earlier about the same thing. And, you know, you never know when you need to do something for someone else. You just never know. And in this case, when I saw the postings and I got the instant message, I knew it was time for me to do something for her. Because I don't know how many of you know her like I know her, and Miss Sophia like you know her. It's never a time that she will tell you no. The only way is if she's already booked and scheduled for something else. Other than that, if you call her and say, Georgia, Georgia, can you? And she says, yes.
Right.
So because of that, and because of the relationship that she and I have, she checks me. And I'm like, if Georgia approves, then I know I'm good. Then it was a time for us to step up and show her the love and the support that she has shown me and everybody else over all of these years. And so that's why, I made the call today. And putting together what our plans are to support her, because right now she needs us, right. and we need to be there for her.
Exactly.
I can't speak for others, but I can speak for you now and speak for me now. We here, and we're not going anywhere, and we're going to do everything that we can to support you like you have supported us. And I'm just thankful that I was blessed to have the opportunity to work with you and to be a friend to you. And now it's just time for the friendship in us to step up and do what we can with the platform and the resources that we have.
Well, I'm grateful. I mean, I really didn't have to call you. You called me. And that's what I need. I need people to understand that I'm dealing with a lot. and I don't mind dealing with it because God ain't gonna put on you no more than you can handle. But I am too grateful for the people that have stepped up to do whatever they could to help me, because it's just being God bodies. I tell people all the time they want people to treat them a certain way, but they don't live their life like that. I live my life like this. You know, helping anybody in every way and anytime, all the time, because when you bless others, you blessing yourself, you know, and not for a result, but you should feel good. I like helping people. I get off on it. When somebody come back and tell me the testimony of what I did in their life, oh my God, I just can't thank God enough. I'm serving purpose. So I'm not surprised, but I have been overwhelmed. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I have cried over is the overwhelming love that has been given to me, and I mean, I'm just grateful. I'm just too grateful. I know that I'm a blessed human being, and I don't have nothing to worry about. I know God got me, which means y'all got me. The God and everybody got me. So I thank you for that so much, Joyce. You know, really, we gonna give credit to where's dude? What's that brother name? Hank Stewart. My friend called him Hank Williams Jr. I had tried to get on Joyce Quiet Storm for a while, and she wrote my name down, and she ain't called me. Next thing I know, I hear somebody doing poetry on her show, and I was like, nuh-uh. So I found out where he was at. And then I went to do poetry there, and he was like, I'm going to bring you to the radio. So when I went, you would think she'd be like, oh, my God, I've been meaning to get you. No, she didn't do that. She's like, there go your number right there. See, I still got it. Like,
well, like I say, that was my first introduction to you at Passion and Poetry. And Joyce Littel, you know, just like you're an amazing woman, you're a phenomenal woman. Joyce Littel is the same phenomenal woman.
Yes,
because when I was kicked out the door at V103, she made sure I had somewhere to go and all of that. And also, the reason I called her was because of the introduction to you. And she also informed me that you guys are planning something as well, right, Joyce?
Yes. When I saw this and I saw the amount of money that she needed, then I knew I had to use the resources and the platform that I had to support and help her with that. And so I called her up and I said, Georgia, I said, I've talked to the brand manager of V103, Reggie Rouse, and I am the brand manager of WAOK, so I can give myself the approval to do a Georgia Me Day, in which we will devote the day to helping raise money to meet her medical and financial needs. And so Reggie was instantly on board when I mentioned who it was and what we were trying to do. And so I actually just left from the station. For you, Georgia, I hadn't been to the station since March. Since March. But I went down today to help get this thing going, and I will call you later on it. But we're setting it for October 22nd. Thursday, October 22nd will be Georgia Me Day on V103 and WAOK, where we will solicit, our listeners to support you. And knowing them as I do, when we say this is a worthy and a good cause, then people come through. And so we're hoping on that day to meet or exceed, what you need, because like I said before, because of what you mean to this community and what you mean to us. So on October 22nd, just listen to both stations. We will have information out prior to that it's going to be Georgia Me Day, in which we will help in raising these funds. So you can not stress out about that. The only thing you'll need to worry about is yourself and getting healthy and getting well.
I wish you could see the smile on her face, girl. I have never seen all 98 teeth in her mouth. But she is showing all 98 teeth, girl. And I know she's excited. But, Joyce, guess what?
What?
Now that I'm running this board and everything, I see what y'all be talking about when y'all be telling me, girl, we got to go to break. We got to go to break. We running out of time. We are getting ready to bleed over to the 4 o'clock hour. I don't know if the machine just going to automatically kick us off the phone or what. But we'll find out in another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are we still talking to Joyce? Oh, we still talking to Joyce. Okay. But we're going to, I want to let Tamika, just Georgia Me. Georgia Me. I'm going to let her respond to what you just said.
Well, I am so grateful. And, October 22nd is my nephew's birthday, so it's already significant in love. And I am just too grateful. And I thank y'all so much. And, I can't thank you enough, Joyce. That is just so awesome and great. Y'all heard that. I'm telling the IG land, October 22nd, Georgia Me Day on V103 and WAOK. Send in your donations. We are going to exceed the what we put up there.
That's right.
It's gonna be off the chain. Tyler Perry going to send some money. Y'all think so? Go on and y'all start hitting up Tyler Perry.
Tyler, send some of our money.
I was in Medea Goes to jail.
Yeah, but they're going to go to jail if she don't send me my money. No, but Joyce, thank you so much. And could you hold on, Joyce?
I sure can.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Come on, my supervisor in here. Let's ride. Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, but we are. I'm in here with my girlfriend, the one and only. She is. Tell them who you are, baby.
My name is Tamika Georgia Me Harper, representing this West Side ATL to the fullest. Y high all day. Bulldog. Zone 1.
Girl, she represents Atlanta to the fullest. Are you a Grady baby?
I am a Grady baby.
You are?
Yes.
Hold on, girl. Somebody on the line, girl. Let me answer this, honey. Hold on, girl. Hello?
Hey, it's Sheba.
Hi, Sheba.
Hey, Sheba.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. Tamika Georgia Me Harper is here, honey.
Hey, Georgia, what's going on?
Hey, Bookie. I'm coming to see you tonight.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
This is the world famous rock star, extraordinaire Queen Sheba.
Well, yeah. I guess.
Sheba. Okay, Georgia
I had
Me.
to figure out who I was during COVID, I had to figure out who I am without fucking being on stage, and that was the journey.
I understand, and we are PG-13. Just let you know.
Did I curse? Did I just curse right now?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, listen, Queen Sheba, I don't know if you've heard about the situation that Tamika Georgia Me Harper is dealing with right now, and that's why I was asking you to call her, because I know that you guys have a sisterhood like no other sisterhood, and I just wanted you to just call in and give her a few words of encouragement, because she's going through a trying time right now, but she's still smiling, she's still keeping her head up. So the floor is all yours.
No, I hadn't heard about it. What's going on?
Oh no, I'll kick you in the knee.
You didn't get the email that
she
we
got
were privy
the call
to.
from the hospital bed, so she ain't.
No.
She know.
Oh, that thing. That's nothing. That ain't nothing. That's just, like John Good said in his poem about his grandmother, somebody trying to give Georgia some old thing in her body, but that ain't nothing. God's gonna remove that. No issue.
Thank you, sis. So silly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm always here for Georgia, whatever she needs, and whoever's listening, if this is a financial fundraiser, it's definitely in a constant, always thing. I'll just say that someone close to me is going through some similar health issues. Hey, and DJ Nodat just joined us here. We're on the radio with Miss Sophia and Tamika Georgia Me Harper. And so, so if this is for anybody listening to this and has anything to donate, and it's not to be unappreciative of the $5, $10, but that's not what this journey is going to financially cost Georgia, let alone emotional support. And we all know that Georgia has taken care of her family since she hit her own rock star stage with deaf poetry and going all over the world. So now it's her time, and that she needs some help. So if there's a place, and I know that you started the GoFundMe for $500,000, and that's really what she's going to need. I mean, there's housing costs, and there's treatment costs. Surgery is going to be a bitch. Every time she goes to the hospital, it's going to be $200, $300, $400, $500. There's aftercare. And again, you can see that I kind of know what I'm talking about with a little bit of experience. I'll just, keep it like that. But just know that this is not a financial joke. This is not. We appreciate, anybody that can, send in $5, $10. We definitely don't want to turn down anything, but this is not the time to send that. Send 100, send 200, send 500, send 1,000. This is the time to send, that all this money that's about to recirculate through Trump or Biden, whoever gets into the office, and all the unemployment money, all the, stimulus checks. You want something to invest in, and invest in your friend, and we need Georgia Me to be around for years and years to come. So she's got people to teach before she's on her way out. She's got to teach somebody how to be her, before she leaves. She's got young people to teach, poets on the way up, high school students, college students, all of that. So this is not a joke. Definitely time to dig deep and help out. And there are other things that, again, with experience, that I'm sure she'll need, people to do her laundry and go grocery shopping. And not that she won't be able, but Georgia Me is the leader of her household and head of her household, and she takes care of a lot of people. So if you're able to do those things, then do it, and do it with a smile, and do it when you can, so that there's no, conflict of your emotional spirit or spiritual giving, because all of that is going to be super important. You don't think about small things like going to CVS or going to Walmart or getting stuff for her son or doing laundry or, picking up medicine, and all of that is super important. I think she has a car now, but I think we talked about that might be on the fritz a little bit too, so if you can offer rides back and forth, if you Uber, if whatever. So, and it's not, if you can give one time, that's cool, but this is definitely something that is probably going to be ongoing for the next couple years. Just understand that. So all of these conversations that are about to start, this is just not, let's raise this $500,000 and it's going to be resolved. That's not how this works. Georgia Me will be handling this surgery and treatment and aftercare for about 2 years. So
it's
good, and she'll be fine, and it'll be, she'll be herself, and she'll be, ripping stages in between time. It's not anything to be sad about. It's just that the holistic care is very important. And she's changing her diet. I don't know if she talked about that, but I know she talked about that with me. So she's changing her diet, which requires, new eating habits and new grocery stores, when everybody in her household is not going to be eating the same things as she does, So there's all sorts of care that you can give. A lot of this, she's going to have to do it on her own, but if you're able to help, and as many times as you can help, it'll definitely be appreciated. So that's where we're at with it.
Bye, but we don't have to say nothing else. All we have to do is just say the benediction, because the sermon has been preached, honey. The sermon has been preached, and like she said, this is a road that you have walked down, so you are speaking from experience yourself. So then it's just like, I'm so glad that I reached out to you, because I knew the sisterhood that you all share. And everything that you said, I 10 times, that I second that, I third that, I fourth that, because everything you said, it is so true. And a lot of people feel like when we donate one time and, we done did our part, it's like, no, this is an ongoing situation she's going to have to deal with. And I thank you for bringing that to the light, because that's not even something that, I had even thought about expressing to the people. But I appreciate you. And that is the one and only Queen Sheba.
Yes, thank you, Sheba. I love you. I love you, know that.
I love you too. Yeah, absolutely no problem. Yeah, a lot of times people do feel like that. They think, I sent in $50, but let's say they give a big donation. They're like, I sent in $2,000. I'm done thinking about it. like I should be able to like recall. Okay, I sent in my $2,000 to Georgia. I should be able to recall on her to do it. It's really a selfish act, you know what I mean? And this is not the time to be selfish. It's like if you're gonna give, and just know that whoever's listening to this, or if this is gonna be replayed or whatever, that she's going to be in constant need of help for the next couple of years. And by no means do I mean anything bad by it. It's not like she's going to be fine, but this is a big surgery. And, like, I don't know how much she's shared already on the show, but if the doctors are wowed and amazed and they want to document her and turn this into a Lifetime movie and all this shit, what do you think? You know what I mean? So it ain't going to be over next week. You know what I'm saying? So the pre-care it's pre, during, and post-op are so important, and then getting our sister all the way back to health. So
yes.
So yeah.
Thank you, Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba, I want you to hold on right quick, because Queen Sheba is another dope poet, honey. She's a storyteller.
Dope. Very dope.
Georgia Me is a storyteller, and one of my favorite poems is niggas. Mm-hmm. When I first saw you do this poem, it was just like, oh my God, who is she? I want to be like her. But I'm going to play that. But I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. And this is my girl, Tamika Georgia Me, with niggas.
Where are my sisters that love black men? And where are my kings that let me hear y'all make some noise? This piece is called Niggods. N-I-G-G-O-D-S. Real niggas don't claim to be anything. They just are. Who they are, what they are, where they are. Ghetto superstars. I love the way a nigga walks and talk, how he maneuvers when he gets caught. Shit poetry in motion when a nigga puts down game. Ain't too many niggas lame, maybe insane. But on to those that can't understand what it's like to be a black man. If you can't see it, you must be blind. Black men exemplify what is fine. What is pride, what is struggle, what is life. They fight through this bullshit, misery, and strife. I'd be a lucky woman if one day I'm called wife. I love a nigga with chinky eyes, black lips, and toned thighs. The rumor ain't true for all, but I like a nigga with some size. But dick ain't what makes me fall. To me, the mind is the prize. Brothers who seek knowledge didn't necessarily go to college, but who are conscious of the true plan, who realize God is every black man. Can I get an amen? I'm your #1 fan. What a gorgeous tan. From chocolate to caramel, it all looks so sweet. Visions of beauty as they walk down the street. Head full of dreads, Timbs on their feet. They walk as if they listening to a beat. The beat is the rhythm intrinsically inside. The rhythm is the heart which beats with pride and full of love. The devil wants to hide. Oh, damn. Look at that backside. Black men are the only creation that command your attention on impact by their color, their spirit, the way they act. As a matter of fact, I'm amazed at how y'all handle situations. All across these nations, doors locking, purse watching, looks of fear as they enter the station. But they laugh and move on, steady grooving to a song. Fuck you, cracker. I might be blacker, I'm God's reflection, so fear me. You need protection. Oh my God, y'all so cool. Some don't know what some doing, don't use it. Those are the fools. But see, I ain't here to hate, but to celebrate. My niggas from that south with them goals in their mouth, with them finger waves, fades, and braids. Forever pimping, never ever getting played. My niggas from that west with them khakis and chucks, permed out, creased down, fly as fuck. My niggas from this east, that belly of the beast, surviving day to day, never a moment of peace. If all my kings understood their power, they wouldn't waste a minute, a second, an hour on this bullshit. They want you to quit your journey to find your spirit and to ignore your heart to where you can't hear it. Niggas, God bless y'all.
Welcome back to Club Chit Chat with your DJ, Miss Sophia, right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. And I'm here with my girl, Georgia Me. Joyce Littel told me. We just call her Georgia Me, honey, but it's Tamika Georgia Me Harper.
I got so many names.
Yes, honey, but she's getting ready to get out of here, and we've just been trying to bring some awareness to the situation that she's going through so everybody would know that it's not a hoax. You get that email, nobody has hacked her account or nothing like that. It is serious, it is real, and we were just doing what we could to bring awareness to it. And for all of you that didn't get a chance to donate today, V103 and WAOK, they are getting ready to have the Tamika Georgia Me Day, and they're going to be broadcasting live on both stations on October the 22nd. So it's going to be Georgia Me Day. And, thank you for sharing your story. And I always say that God sent us through stuff not only for us, but for other people. And by you share your story, you never know who else you're helping.
And that's the whole purpose. That's the whole point. Do not ignore the pain. You're not supposed to keep going through that. So take care of yourselves. Don't be scared. Don't worry about a bill. Don't worry about a bill. Handle your business. It'll be there. We're not going to worry about a bill. God will take care of you. You have enough. You have everything you need. So I'm just grateful to y'all for allowing me to come here and speak on it for the first time. My first time live in it. Y'all just... The GoFundMe game time, Tamika Harper, Georgia Me. If you don't want, because some people don't like GoFundMe, if you want to cash at me, Wisdom Mama. Wisdom is my son's name, WISDOMMAMA. So I'm grateful for any and everything, and I thank y'all, especially the LGBTQIA community. Thank you for every coin and dope atmosphere, because don't nobody put on a show like y'all. So thank y'all so much.
Hold on. I think somebody else is on the line. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me stop this. You gonna stop. Stop that. Stop that. Hold on. Somebody else on the line.
Who on the line?
Hello?
Mike, how y'all doing?
Hello? Reintroduce yourself.
It's Michael Render, better known as Killer Mike. How y'all doing?
Boy! Killer, I love you so much. You know I'm so... Man.
I love you. I called to give you my prayers, my well wishes, and support, and to let you know that Shayna and I will be making a donation to you and wishing your speedy recovery and the surgery to go well.
Thank you, brother. I love y'all so much. You all are black excellence, and you make me so happy representing the West Side to the fullest. Adamsville in the building. I just love you.
This also reminds me that time is not promised. So as soon as you feel better, I'm working on cool stuff all the time. I just want to get a studio session in, and we'll figure out something cool to do.
That is awesome. I'm with anything and everything you want to do, and I can't wait for you to run for office. I know I'm the only one that still be talking that.
Hey, now you ain't the only one, and the folk in church say I'm still running from the Lord. I'm getting old, so I'm getting tired. But I just want to thank you for all of your strength and your art. A lot of times, we only thank people for their strengths, but being an artist is a very fragile thing to do, because you're exposing your soul to the world, to be judged and critiqued at times. You have been such a beautiful representation of southernness, of black womanism, of sisterhood, of leadership. And I wanted to let you know that I sincerely appreciate you, and I want you to have these roses while you are here, and know that you are thought up and prayed for. And I wanted to extend further grace to Miss Sophia, because you don't have to care about people enough to reach out to other people. And everyone is not granted the moral authority in my life to make that call. But Miss Sophia has always been an advocate for me when nobody was giving a damn or caring about Killer Mike, as a few hundred people cared, and a few thousand and more. So I just want to thank both of you guys for being just cornerstones in this community for people who may be outside the acceptance angle, and let you know both that I love you, and all black people, man. I'm just proud of us and what we can do when we focus on one another. So thank y'all.
No, thank you, brother. I mean, that I am so grateful to be from this city. To the love we have for black people, the love we have for each other is unprecedented. It's not everywhere, and then everybody don't encompass that. And I'm just grateful that that's what I grew up with. That's what I know, and that's all I know. So I'm not shocked by any of the love that I get. It's what I was raised to give.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So it's what it is. It's our way. It's the A way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So do me a favor, after I'm going, Georgia, you or Sophia, both you guys, please text me the GoFundMe, where to we send it. If you have T-shirt sizes and whatnot for both of you guys or one of you guys, please send that to us. We'd like to get a care package over to you and just keep us informed on what's going on. And Shay and I would like to help.
Thank you so much, brother. Kiss the babies and kiss the wife. I love y'all.
Absolutely. Love and respect you both. I'll talk to you guys later.
But hold on before you get out of here. I want COVID to get out of here so y'all can come on with that restaurant. I've been waiting on this restaurant in this truck.
Well, look, we got the food truck. I want everyone to follow Bankhead Seafood. Follow the food truck because we're at Triton Yards 3-4 days a week, and we also move around the city. So Triton Yards is right over on Deal and Sylvan, where you used to go buy your crack cocaine. You don't have to buy crack cocaine no more. You can just get fried fish and dust and hush puppies.
That's what we going today.
So I'll see y'all over there. And again, I love y'all. And also stop by the swag shop over on 365 Edgewood Avenue and down on Roosevelt Highway to get a haircut. You can usually catch me at the truck or the swag shop if y'all just want to chop up. And everybody remember to fill out their census and remember to vote November 3rd and vote down ticket. It ain't just about which one of them white men gonna win presidency, but we have a lot of black people, including Reverend Warnock, who's running for U.S. Senate, who I'm supporting. We have John Ossoff, who's also running. Yep, and we have, I think in December, we have a special runoff with Kwanzaa Hall, who I'm supporting. So let's make sure we get out here and get some of these people in office that are going to do some good.
Yes, love y'all.
All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Killer Mike.
You're very welcome.
You got me. You got me with that one.
Girl, right? What? I got you.
You got me.
Girl, I know some people, girl. Like I know you. I know some more people, honey.
I know.
You know, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. God got you. God got you, and you're on a mission, and just like this is your ministry. Poetry is your ministry, so wherever you go and spread the love, honey, you are spreading your ministry. And God, like I said, God put us through things not only for us, but for us to help other people, and other people see what we go through, and they see that, you know, if she can make it, I can make it.
Amen.
It's all about, you know, maintaining a positive attitude.
Yes.
So that's why I just like, I got to get my sister in here. I got to get my sister in here. And then to see you today and to see that you have not lost your smile, you have not lost, it has not dampened your spirit and all of that, that's a blessing for me to see. Because dealing with what you're dealing with and the pain that you say that you've been in, honey, it's easy for a person to say, you know, I'm going in the house, close the doors, close the curtains, let the blinds down, and just keep the lights off and just lay in the bed and just cry, why me, why me? And I thank God that you're not that person. And, you know, we are here for you. We are your radio. We are here for you. That's my supervisor. Everybody else say that's their boss, but I don't have a boss. My boss is in heaven.
Amen.
That's my supervisor, honey. Anything
we
that
are
we
radio
can do.
again.
We are your radio, honey. We are your radio. We are here
You're
for
a
you,
Spanish.
honey.
You're a little Spanish.
See. And also, I want to give a shout out to my girl Trinity Kardashian Bonet, because she has to get, you had to get out of here, and I had to make that connection because you expressed, you know, how much you love Trinity Kardashian Bonet.
I am so proud of her. From the beginning and her evolution, and then I watch her videos and they're always flawless and just with so much integrity, and she commits, and I just love her. I love so many drag queens. Latrice Royale, where you at?
and you are one person that I can say, I have met many, but you are one of the people that I can honestly say when I met you, Queen Sheba, the list goes on, Babyface, you know, I could Life Jennings. You are the people who don't care what somebody else is doing in their life. You love people for being people.
Amen.
And you don't judge.
Amen.
And we appreciate that. And you have always had a special connection to the gay community, and it wasn't because you was trying to, you know, steal our lingo or come and do this and do that. It's just because you have a genuine love for people.
Good people. Just like, and it's some messed up gay people. I don't came across them, but I didn't let it stop me from loving anyone else who was gay, because that's not the totality of who you are. That's how you love. That might be how you socialize and how you live, but it's not the totality of who you are. And if that is your truth, live in your greatest truth. Be free. And I wouldn't want anything else. I wouldn't want it to be around someone who was harboring, or holding themselves back for the comfort of other people. No, you don't have to do that. You live how God wants you to live, which is being honest and authentic. And that will take you everywhere. And you ain't got to worry about what nobody think. That's on them. That ain't on you.
Right. And I just want to let you know that I thank you and I appreciate you for coming in here. And not only do we have you, but the most important person got you, and that's God. God got you.
I'm so grateful.
All right, now, Lil Duval, this is Lil Duval and Snoop Dogg. They're going to just go on and finish telling you what we want you to do throughout this procedure, girl.
Live it.
I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. Home of every music for the LGBTQI community and me. Between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., this is Club Chit Chat. That's right. You know how we do it, honey. We're going to be talking about sports, politics, entertainment, and a little of this and a little of that. That's why we call this Club Chit Chat, baby. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. Home of urban music for the LGBTQI community and me. Come on, baby, let's ride.